On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's out in the clear. Big play before they get to him. That one's going to pick up about 23. And it's going to be 1st down Chiefs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to throw, Mahomes. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's good time coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Here's a screen now for Walker. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kenneth Walker finishes off a 70-yard drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Look at this, very first play, and they're already changing things. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Beck. Hits his running back. And he hangs on to that football block for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
14 yards.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Handoff now to Love. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Felix Uzama making the tackle that time. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Second down now. It's back. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. That's going to make it first down Cardinals.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Here's Beck. And the Rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. George Karlaftis. And that will make it 2nd and 17 to go.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Second down, here's the snap to Beck. On him again, and it's the same results. They drop him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Third and long for him here. Oh, intended for McBride, but it's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Now it's Mahomes. That's incomplete left side.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but it just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Walker now from the gun. Still going past the 40. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
They take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Sean Murphy bunting, ranging over for that stop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Rolling here with Smith. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's caught at the 4. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Walker can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Butker is good on the point after. And they now lead by 14 points.
14. Cardinals, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Back to the air. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. The snap to Beck. Taking a deep shot here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. We're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
Straight ahead this time with Love. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to give Arizona the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Here's Beck. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Beck. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is good for Cardinals' first down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
That throwing. He's got Bourne left side. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's got McBride complete. And he's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
A gain of 9 yards.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Now back. Taking a shot deep here. And there's L'Jarius Sneed with the pick. And the Chiefs are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
He'll air it out on third. He's in trouble. He's not going to get away from this. They drop him at the 10. And that's going to bring up 4th and 15. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And it gets them something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the give, here's Love. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Love now up the middle. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Play fake. Now back. And that hit pops the catch free. That's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Pistol snap to back. He's got Bourne over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
Running here, it's Love. And this is going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jeremiah Love from 8 yards out.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Mihio with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Mahomes. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
To the air, Mahomes. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll run it here with Love. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. This is Love. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals down by 7. To the line. Here's third and 3. From the gun, Love gets it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. A momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Algier does not it in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second.
It's a loss of
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Sending the tight end in motion left. Algier. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. Tyler Algier getting them the lone yard that they needed. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe a little bit easier now, at least for the moment. The try is up and good. And they have found a way to tie it late here in the fourth quarter. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Cardinals have it after the turnover at the 33-yard line.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
First down now, ball at the 33. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that's going to make it first down Cardinals.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back to throw. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Defender throws it in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And that's going to give Arizona the first.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Love from the pistol. Trucks a defender. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that clock. So they can still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Run play. Here's Love. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Third down and 5.
Throwing now. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal. So now it all comes down to Chad Ryland. A 27-yard look here.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sidelines to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lining up for one final snap. Here he goes, one final shot. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it.